see what that is and how we program, okay, on an FPGA, right? And the second approach is the ASIC approach. This is the industry level approach. We have commercial CAD tools with us of the company Cadence. So these things you will get to know in your next sem. Okay, so ASIC is very application specific integrated circuit, but it is not that much popular in educational purposes. Why? Because it takes too much money to build a simple application using ASIC. So we are going with the FPGA approach, right? So I guess you know these things. And about different abstraction levels, also this might have been discussed with you. So there are two approaches, behavioral and structural. Okay, in behavior, what to do, Boolean equations, truth tables, algorithm codes, you use these things to code into your Verilog. Okay, this is the highest abstraction level, specifying the functionality in terms of behavior, like what's the Boolean equation of full adder, sum or carry, like that. You use that equations and you kind of code it into a Verilog, and then we can generate its RTL. Next is the structural, where you know the netlist, or you know this what we can say, the gate diagram of your full adder, right? So you picture that diagram in front of you, and then you just make the appropriate connections in your Verilog code, and afterwards you get your full adder design. So these things will be using. Okay, so actually I guess from your prerequisite theory lab, so sorry, the theory course, 2-3 classes ma'am has taught you. So I guess you are not that unfamiliar with the code. Okay, so I'm just taking this example so that we can move to the software, because we will need one Verilog file to give to your software for it to produce a RTL. Okay, so these things, I guess this is the circuit diagram of your half adder. Okay, so what it has, this is your port list. So whatever module you are trying to design, this is your module. Okay, so what port does it has? It has A, B, to output, sum and carry. Okay, so these ports I have written here inside my brackets. Okay, A, B, sum and carry. Inputs have specified input A, B. These all are keywords. Okay, and output are specified sum, carry. Then using the assign statements, I have assigned my sum, my output as A XNOR B, right? The Boolean expression for sum and carry. Okay, and for my output carry, I have written this A and B. Okay, so this is nothing but XORing, this is not nothing but ANDing. Okay, so for assigning something to your output, we follow this format. So this assign is also keyword, right? And then you have to write end module to end your module or your design, say. Okay, so this is one Verilog code for a half adder, but this was in data flow or behavioral modeling. In terms of structural modeling, these things remain same, these two things remain same, just you have to write in this format, XOR and AND. Okay, so this is your output, this is also your output. Output is always in your first place. It's like XOR, always write output here, then you can write any number of inputs here. Okay, whatever input, 3-bit, 4-bit, sorry, 3 input, 4 input gate that you want, but output must always be in the first place. Okay, so you create one gate XOR and one AND gate, right? So in this format you can map this circuit. Okay, so this I wanted to discuss just to get you introduced